Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. My name is Sir Chemist. Today we're gonna be doing another long mission into the cove to collect a feather crystal, which I think is a rather nice trinket. It's rare, so it should be a nice trinket. As well as even more crests, which we could definitely use. I'm well aware that I've been doing a lot of apprentice level missions recently, but I kind of want to get as many characters to levels 3 and 4 as I can before I start taking down the Sunken Crew and the Fulminating Prophet, the last two veteran level bosses that we need to defeat. And after that I think we can focus a whole lot more on the champion level dungeons, hopefully. But we'll see about that later. Anyways, today we're gonna bring a leper and a crusader, a vestal and a plague doctor into the cove. The leper I've equipped with a fortunate armlet and the legendary bracer, as I so often do. His damage has been buffed immensely. I'm also gonna equip him with the hue, which is of course a very nice ability after he has been buffed by the plague doctor, who has his, or her I should say, her emboldening vapors ability unlocked. The plague doctor I've given the witch's vial and the blasphemous vial. This increases her stun skill chance enormously, so her blinding gas ability should be incredibly effective, although in a lot of circumstances she will also be applying blight and, like I said before, using the emboldening vapors on our other heroes. The Vestal I've given the Surgeon's Charm and the Tough Ring, a combination that you have seen many times before as well. And finally the Crusader. I should also mention, by the way, that the Crusader and the Plague Doctor are both quite new characters. Their inadequate experience will hopefully be compensated by the other characters who are almost level... Well, the Leper is almost level 3 and the Vestal is at least level 2, so there you go. But anyway, I've kind of lost my train of thought here. The Crusader, right, yes. I've given him the Knight's Crests, which increases his HP slightly, and also the Eldritch Slayer's Ring, which we collected in one of the more recent episodes. In the cove we're going to be encountering several enemies that are Eldritch, so I'm hoping that this is going to make him a lot more effective. I've also unlocked the Holy Lance on him, because that's a very nice ability if we want to be able to hit the back. And I'm also going to be trying to use his Bulwark of Faith to draw the attention away from the other characters, although I'm not really sure if that's going to be such a good idea at later stages, because he obviously is only level 0. But anyway, that's kind of the formation that I've chosen for today. Gonna take the food. I kind of wish that you could buy all of the food with one click, but there you go. I also said that I wanted to bring more shovels, because that allows you to break open those nice barnacle chests, and those tend, in my opinion, to contain loot that is well worth the expense of one shovel. Then anti-venom, let's bring one. 5 bandages I think, 2 medicinal herbs, a key, a holy water, and 16 torches. Alright. There we are. And what a dungeon layout we have today. Whew. Quite interesting. I think I'm gonna backtrack, because there's a lot of side paths further on in the dungeon, so if I can skip one of those, that would be preferable, now that we're still in quite good shape. This is a healing thing, I'm pretty sure, if you combine it with an anti-venom, so I'm not gonna touch that, because I don't need it. Maybe on the way back, if I've had a battle or something, then I may use that to heal up. Or, for example, if I get hit by a trap. Although this trap didn't really cause a lot of health damage. So that's good. Already been looted, that's too bad. Alright, we do get a battle here. No surprise. Stress attacks, 17. Shocker, may cause a stun. If he gets stunned, he didn't, okay. Then I wouldn't have used the emboldening vapors on him, but on the leper, but I'm gonna do that most of the time anyway. So what am I even talking about? I don't even know. Okay, damage against a crusader, that's quite a lot. Not as much as that though. Let's use the hue. There you go. That's the way we do things today, I hope. We could heal, or we could perhaps stun. Ah, too bad. But you can do your Holy Lance. Get the kill. Very nice. And Seaward Slash, 7 damage. Okay, Embolden. Stunning is not going to have any effect. Noxious Blast, we're probably gonna be killing him before he gets another chance to act, I would hope. Yeah, let's buff up the leper once again. And then we are... Never mind. I was gonna say that we're gonna use the chop on the leper to kill him, but that worked out a little bit differently. Okay, oh my god. Annoying. Portraits, do I really need more portraits? I guess not. I'm really here for the crests today, which is kind of weird for me. I've been going after other kinds of heirlooms for so long now. Alright, because we've been in this hallway before, the torchlight doesn't go down nearly as quickly, which is kind of a nice feature of this game, I think. Alright, now let's try if this is indeed something that helps with health. Purifies and cleanses. Yes, indeed, it helps with health. Quite a little, though. Not nearly as much as I was hoping for. But anyway, at least we know that now. Now we can continue. Quite a long path before we come into the main portion of the dungeon. Alright. Pelagic groupers. We got the surprise on them, which is of course excellent. Buff him up. Dazzling light could be good. Then we're gonna use... I don't know. Let's use a smite. He doesn't have a zealous accusation, otherwise I would have used that attack. Alright. So there's no longer any need to use the hue. We're gonna use the chop instead. And then next round, I hope we'll be able to finish him off before he gets a chance to act. Of course we might as well stun him again, because our stun chance is so damn high that the 40% stun resistance that he has got doesn't make any difference. Alright, then the Holy Lance, no kill. And the leper cannot reach him, which is annoying. But he can at least get rid of the corpses. I could also have used the Purge for that, which is always a nice ability to have in case you need something like that to happen. But of course the hue works just as well. Alright, no scout. I was kind of hoping for that, but of course we'll probably be fine regardless. Interact with the torch thing. I wouldn't really call that a treasure, but if the game thinks so, then who am I to argue? Alright. A thrall. It's been a long time since we have seen a thrall. Same thing goes for the Guardian, really. And our Plague Doctor is stunned. Well, they're attacking him again, which is kind of interesting. He gets stunned twice, alright. He does get both of the stun resistances though, so that was kind of useful to have that happen both in one round. Do I want to stun them back? No, I think I just want to attack them. 8 damage, not quite enough to get the kill. Gargling Grab, 8 damage, quite decent. Alright. Leper has no problem dealing with that guy. So we're no longer at risk for the revenge attack that he may employ. The thrall, I mean. We've seen that only once and we would like to never see that again. Alright, the debuff. Bleed resistance has been reduced. Let's use a buff on our leper. allow him to get through the protection on the pelagic guard a little bit more easily. He is being guarded. I guess that targeting him at the moment is not going to be... I mean, targeting the stinger at the moment is not going to be immediately useful. However, we can, of course, target the pelagic guardian, no problem. Octocestus, which I have looked up the word cestus, and it actually refers to an ancient battle gauntlet, which is kind of interesting to note. It, of course, now makes a lot more sense how that works. It's an octopus, basically, this guy, and he uses a battle gauntlet. Yeah. Quite obvious, really. Plague grenade. But you know what? We're gonna use a Noxious Blast. Get through that protection. Alright, he's not quite a dead man yet. I do want to heal up the Plague Doctor now because he's quite low on health, as he doesn't have that much health to begin with. Chop him down if we can. That is probably enough to get the kill, but not on his next turn, which would be preferable. Let's use a bandage at the very least, and then smite him. Yeah. And then, finally, we will be using the Noxious Blast once again to get rid of the stinger. There we go. Take all of that if we can. We cannot. Can we eat some food? Of course we can. What do I want to take? The portraits. Yeah, I'm gonna take the citrine. It may not be the wisest thing to do here, but anyway, this thing emits a marvelous aura. I'm gonna take a gamble and say that this is gonna reduce stress. Inspires the hero. Okay, good. It does indeed. Very nice. Very nice. That means that we can postpone our next campfire, possibly. Unless, of course, we want to buff our characters. But stress, at the very least, is not really a reason to use a campfire at the moment. Okay. Cleared out the shipwreck. Empty hole, an empty room here. And another scout. Okay, very good. That room is empty. Alright. I think we may camp in that room. That last room that has been scouted out. Who is the best at disarming traps? 20, 30, 30, 10. So I guess no one really. Alright. Still managed to pull it off though. Also put them back into the right positions. Now, he has a lot of very nice quirks. He could, or she I should say, could use with a few more. Let's try it on a Crusader. Could also give him a bad quirk, but I'm gonna take the gamble. Alright, very good. Unyielding, what is that? 10% death blow resistance. That's quite cool. It's quite a lot of death blow resistance too. Okay. Very cool. Let's stun the back row. These characters don't have that much protection, so I don't think that we need to buff up our leper this time, or at least not in the first round. So instead we're gonna be using him to simply do a hew on the front to enemies without the buff. We're also gonna be doing a stun, I guess, once again on the Acolyte. No, we cannot reach her anymore. That is rather annoying. Let's use a judgment against her instead in that case. Then our Crusader can use Holy Lance and definitely get the kill on her. That might have been enough to do... I could have probably done that without the attack from the Vestal. But anyway. That's the way things go today, apparently. Emboldening Vapors now, I guess. Free damage, he can easily deal with that. The bleed is not even that bad. Crusader is a little low on health, but he'll be fine, I guess. Yeah, let's heal him up, actually. Use a bandage? Yeah, sure. We have 4 remaining, so Ah, man. That could have been awesome, but it wasn't. Alright, let's try to kill him. Alright, very good. Ran for the old gods, moves him forward. Bleeding once again. What do I want to do here? Axis Blast or perhaps stun. Let's do the stun on him. I don't want him to get another attack in. And another heal. Chop him down, please. Thank you very much. And you can use your... No, you cannot. Your Holy Lance can... Oh, cannot be used from the front position. Right. Alright. Fair enough. Bulwark of Faith. Forgot to remove the bleed. Although it's only 2 points of damage, so that's not too bad. And I probably should use a Plague Grenade, because a Plague Grenade is gonna cause 4 damage. Oh, wow. If I had known that, I would have used that earlier. Okay, one more room, and then I think we will camp. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. We can eat a bit more food, and we can drop the citrine and take the onyx. That looks okay to me. Oh, what the hell? The Collector. This is definitely a new enemy. What does he have? He doesn't have protection. He's human, he's eldritch. He has a stun resistance of 50. Unfortunately, the Plague Doctor cannot reach him with her stun ability. Resistances are not all that high, but he's alone and he does have a lot of hit points. So I guess we want to embolden our leper. She can try to stun him. Alright, very good. I don't even want to know what he is capable of, mostly. So, let's just start dealing damage as soon as possible and try to kill him as soon as possible. A chop. 18 damage. Halfway through his health, almost. Let's try the stun thing again. I don't want to know what you can do, sir. Collect coal. Collected highwayman. Alright. They don't look too scary. He says. Confused. Okay, right. Let's buff up the Crusader, because he can use his Holy Lance now. And he is Eldritch, so he should deal additional damage against him. We're gonna use the Hue against the front 2 units here. Oh, he missed. That is really unfortunate. 18 damage once again against the Collector himself. Let's also use a Plague Grenade now. Let's try to make sure that he dies over time at the very least. Head games. Guarding the Collector, eh? I see how things are here. Let us... Ooh. I don't know. Now he's well protected. 25% protection is quite decent. This new enemy really confuses me for some reason. It's really awesome though. I like the look of him too. Let's stun that guy. I don't know if that's gonna be useful, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Right, he is not going to die from the blight, unfortunately. What does that do? A bleed and a mark. Alright, not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. Okay, and then he can use his Hue. Alright, one of them dodged. That's not the worst outcome possible. Another noxious... Oh, right, he's still protected. Ah, well. He's gonna die, at least. Head games, once again, a protection. Lifesteal. How bad is that? Yield 10. Steal 5, alright. We should probably use a bandage. Still protected. Although this guy's gonna die really soon now. Let's heal herself up, I think. And you can use a... yeah, he has to target this guy. There's no point attacking the collector if it's gonna redirect to the other guy anyway. And we miss him. That is really annoying. His dodge isn't even that high. It's 0 for God's sake. Alright, judgment. 6 damage. Haha, we can do a lifesteal as well, huh? Collect call. Alright, that means that we have another 3 highwaymen to deal with. I kind of want to move him backwards so that he can use his Holy Lance again. Huh. But these guys are Eldritch and I should probably try to kill them as well. I don't know if they disappear once we kill the Collector himself. It's quite nice, but obviously no kill there. Let's use a Plague Grenade. 8 damage. He is gonna die on his own unless he heals himself. And he can, of course, quite easily do so. He's not protected at the moment, so I may take the advantage and use a Judgment. 6 damage, alright. 7 remain. Alright, he's gonna die on his next turn unless he gets healed. Yeah, of course. But we are quite close to taking him down. His bleeds are quite strong, I have to say. Bulwark? No, I don't think so. I think we're gonna try to take this guy down. Alright. And you can do another Hue. Nice. I like it. What is his speed anyway? 5. Alright, so we should get a turn before him. Is this gonna kill him? 12 damage? No, not quite. Collect call. Oh. He's gonna die on his next turn unless he gets healed, of course. 4 damage. Yeah, sure. Why not use a bandage? Judgment? Yeah. There we are. Very nice. The others do not... Oh, that's actually a man-at-arms and a Vestal. I didn't realize that there were different collected dudes. So that's good to note. We'll probably want to try to get rid of the Vestal sooner, because it's probably the one unit capable of healing. We should probably also buff up our Leper again if we get a chance. Judgment. Alright, 1 down. Pretty sure that these guys cannot multiply the way that the Collector did. Headache. Okay. He's gonna die anyway. Head games. Guarding. Well, that's a little pointless because you're almost dead, but why not? In fact, you are dead. You know what? Alright. Oh, and what's that? A puzzling trapezohedron. It's quite expensive. And we don't know what it does. Which kind of freaks me out a little. It does indeed. Holy water. Holy water I don't think we're gonna be using here a lot. So let's dump that. Take this. I'm really curious as to what that does. Alright, campfire, like I said. We don't really need to feast, so I guess I'm gonna just pick full here. And then... Welcome in, we don't need to do that. Reduced stress damage. Unshakable leader. That is a cool ability, but I'm not really sure if we need that today. Sanctuary might be nice, although an ambush in the night would in fact give us more loot, so that is something to consider. None of us are diseased. Actually, this is kind of bad, because I don't really have any abilities that allow us to buff ourselves up. But anyway, I'm simply going to use that ability in that case. We can of course also use a pep talk. Let's use that on the Crusader, because his stress is the highest. Then we have the Vestal, who can use Sanctuary, quite possibly. Or maybe another pep talk on the... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I would be okay with a nighttime ambush. I'm pretty sure also that these two guys are religious, so if I use pray, then I may... Well, actually the leopard doesn't even have any stress. There's really not a lot else that I can do, so I'm gonna use pray. Alright, that's not bad. Apparently... Oh, well, she also still got a bit of stress reduction because even a non-religious person gets a little bit of stress reduction. Just not as much as a religious person. Alright, so there you go. Our first campfire. Maybe our last, we'll see. Now, I think the first area that we're gonna be exploring is in here. Alright, this is good. Gives us a bit more food. I hope, at least. It also could give us a lot of gems and stuff. Alright, alright, not bad. Not bad. No food though, but I suppose I still have quite enough. Alright, hallway battle. And a surprise, which is good. Oh, this is quite nice. Ah, very nice. Anyway, I get distracted by the buffs that we just applied. How about that? Why did I even do that? Actually, I don't even know. All right, try to focus a bit here. Scamus, come on. Judgment, sure. There we go. And a chop. Massively impressive. It's not a good phrase, but I'll take it anyway. Bulwark of Faith. No, I think this will do. I didn't quite get the kill. That may cause a bleed, and apparently it may also cause a quirk, or rather a disease. What is that disease? What does it do? Come on, thank you very much. It reduces his HP and speed mostly, and his resistances as well. Ew, I don't like that disease one bit. I guess that's the idea though, so. Shocker. Well, I don't think that we'll need a plague. Oh my god, not a disease. You really screwed us over, you stupid deep stinger. Anyway, let us judge this guy, and then he should die on his own. Although we'll probably kill him before he gets a chance to die on his own. There we go. A little bit of overkill, but at least it feels good. Bandage, and continue. We'll still be fine, even with the diseases. It's just that it's annoying that we have to wait for these characters to get healed up in between... Well, in between episodes, I was about to say, but it's more like about the amount of money and effort that it takes us to restore him. Maybe we'll just dismiss him, but I don't think so. But anyway, Judgment or maybe a Dazzling Light could be good. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Ah, that was silly. Well, in that case, I will buff up the leper. And I should also remember to move the Crusader back to the second position, so that he can use his ability, Holy Lance. Right, that's the one. Regardless, though. Ah! And that guy was stunned, so that was a real waste of an attack. At least on the short term. Of course, this guy might have gotten the first attack in the next round, which could have been bad. You never know. Blanket fire once again. Not too bad. Of course, this is only apprentice level dungeon, so... Yeah, Noxious Blast. Alright, and you apply a Dazzling Light. And you are gone. Excellent, because you don't leave a corpse behind because you got killed by the Blight. And then you can use a chop to take down the Fusilier. Now we cannot take that, can we? Bandits we're gonna drop off anyway. Although, let's drop that. Take the deeds. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that off. Alright, let's move everyone back to a more useful position. I don't think that the positions of the Vestal and the Plague Doctor really matter all that much, but I'm still gonna swap them back to their original formation anyway. The original position, I should say. Alright, and I am going to go up because it's a treasure room and I want to see what treasures await. Oh yes. We still have plenty of shovels that I want to make use of. We haven't seen any of those barnacle chests, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, sure. We can spare the food. Use the... yes. Not too bad at all, especially with the surprise, of course. Let's stun the back row to start with. And you can use a judgment on the shaman. Might be a bit of a waste if I then start using the Holy Lance though with our Crusader. Do I want to do that? What is his speed? 10. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. Alright. No stress attacks for you, no sir. Not bad. We resisted that pretty nicely. Let us now do a buff on you. At this stage it is always quite difficult for us to reach the third position, I now realize, which is a good thing to note. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Let's heal him back up again. And you use the yeah, no, that's a waste. We could also use a purge against this guy. And then the corpses get cleared and he gets moved to the front. Which is rather nice, I think. Alright, well done, crew. Yeah, I want the crests much rather than I would have the citrine, so there you go. Let's interact with this, use the key of course. Take all of that. We can in fact take all of that, very cool. Alright, and let's return to the main path. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. And, do I want... yeah, I guess I want to go south immediately, right? Maybe we even get a scout in this room and then we don't even have to go here. I mean, if there's a treasure room I probably will be going there, but otherwise I don't really see the point. Let's buff up the leper. You heal up the Crusader. I probably should have used the stun though, in all honesty. But anyway, Holy Lance, kill number 01. Can we get 2 kills with the leper? No. Yeah, well. And one more. Alright. Let's buff up the leper once more. Although, we kind of don't really need that because the front 2 enemies are both quite weak. Yeah, that wasn't really a good play on my part. I tend to do that. I tend to get kind of stuck in a pattern and then have difficulty breaking from it. Wow. You should probably do a heal on our Plague Doctor. And you will simply smite that guy. They are Eldritch, I'm pretty sure, so he is very effective against them. Let's eat a bit of food, or do I want to camp in the near future? Because that's also a good option, of course. Use a torch, dump the last one, take the sapphires, dump the citrine and take the emeralds. Yeah. And ignore the anti-venom. Now what's in here? Nothing. Well, that makes things simple at least. Scout, please. Scout, please. Excellent. Alright, nothing in there except for a couple of goodies, which is tempting. Let's go in that general direction then. Alright, once again we have that to deal with. Let's try to do it once more with the Crusader. Alright, another positive quirk. He comes out of this dungeon a hero, kind of. Cove Explorer. He's now Cove Tactician and Cove Explorer. Well, he's in the right place today. And I don't even remember who is the best at disarming traps. Although I do remember that none of us is really good at it. What is your chance of disarming anyway? 70%. Alright. So the more rooms we explore here... Yeah, I don't need those. The fewer we have to explore at the end of this dungeon. Okay, we have spotted another trap right here. Once again, he is successful. Very good. And then I think this may be another good place to camp. Simply to restore our health. So I guess we'll feast then. Yeah, sure. I think it's worth it. And I think I may once again go for the same ability. Although I may use a wound care instead of a pep talk, but... Yeah. He doesn't really have anything which is useful. Though this could be nice. Pray. No, we don't need that at all at the moment. Another pep talk on you. Then heal 20%. Oh, that's on himself. Whoops. I thought I could target other guys with that. So that was a bit of a misplay on my part. Oh, and we can remove a disease. Oh, excellent, excellent. Oh, I should have realized that. Oh, did he have a disease? I think he had a disease, like hysterical blindness or something. Oh, wow. Okay. So let's use the cure on him then. Will fortify you against any assault. Alright, so he's no longer diseased. Excellent. I love it. Quite useful campfire. We do get ambushed in the night though, but we'll probably be able to deal with that. Kind of depends on the shuffle that we get. Yeah, that's not the best shuffle I've ever seen. Let's buff up the leper. Spear fishing, 5 damage already. Stress wave, that's fine. Our stress has been reduced all the way down to 0. Let us heal back up the Crusader. At least a little bit. The leper can withstand a bit more damage than the Crusader can. Let's kill him to start with. This is why I love the Holy Lance, by the way. It's so amazing. So awesome. Brian, okay, we didn't quite get the kill on those two guys, which is really irritating. It's probably because the emboldening vapors are still level 1, so they don't really increase damage from the leper by that much. But of course, if I stack it, his damage has now been boosted by 50%, which is amazing. Alright, let's, in this case, now I think we'll actually use a judgment. Then you... Maybe a purge? Oh, we cannot target him with that. Alright. Then I guess a chop will have to do. Or a hew will kill him and get rid of this corpse. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Oh, we actually got rid of both of them? Oh, those brine creatures, they don't leave any corpses. Right. And this is bad because the leper cannot do anything from that position. Yeah, well. Yep. Fine. Bit of a musical chairs there. It wasn't really the smartest thing of me to do. Fine, you use the inspiring cry. Why the hell not? Seaward Slash, please don't be too bad. That is about a quarter of her health. Buff him up again, then he can do the honors. Alright. Bleedstone or Citrin? I think... Yeah... I think... I'm really not sure. I think Citrin, although I'm not really confident about that at all. Alright, let's move everyone back to their positions. Alright, all done. Let's continue. That was kind of a difficult battle for some reason. We were obviously a bit, shuffled around and such, but still, it went a lot less well than I would have liked. Not gonna do that with you. Perhaps with you. Ah! Negative. I should have done it with the Crusader again. A love interest. Only wants to visit the brothel, eh? Well, I guess there's worse places in the world that you could be going. Alright, pelagic groupers. We did surprise them. Excellent. How do I want to play this? I think I'm gonna buff up the leper. Then I'm gonna use a stun with the Vestal. This guy. Then I'm gonna use the Holy Lance with the Crusader. Ah, we didn't get the kill. Ah, that's annoying. And the Hue with the leper. Once again, no kills. If those would have been kills, then we would have been in an excellent spot, of course, but I guess this is still fine. We did explore all of the rooms in the dungeon so far, so if we need to bail out of this dungeon a bit early, then I guess we could do so. Do I want to stun the back row? I think we do. Alright, good dodge there. You can do a bit of healing, I guess. Wow, okay. Nice. Crusader's looking fine now. Next up, of course, is our leper, if we get the chance. Do I want to... I think I'm gonna use a bulwark. Increases protection and also marking himself. Then use a Hue to get rid of those two. And we only need to take care of those units in the back. A Plague Grenade will get rid of the fourth unit, the fourth enemy. Spear Fishing, dodged it, alright. Then you can use a Purge. Zoof, very nice. You please crit, well, it's still decent. And you finish him off. We don't have any holy water, so there's no need to interact. Well, I have no desire to interact with the altar in the background at all. I will be dumping the citrine in favor of the crests. Yes, I will be. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad at all. How do I want to play this? Noxious Blasts. I guess I want to buff up the leper. You can use a smite against these guys. Actually, a smite deals additional damage against unholy, as well as bonus damage against eldritch. And he doesn't leave a corpse. If I kill him, the leper may be able to kill these two maggots in one swipe. Excellent. Everyone is looking fine now. Ah, one crit, one 2 damage attack, which is kind of, you know, moderate, I guess. Probably worse than that. That should get the kill for damage. Yes, indeed, it will. Alright then. Not that it matters, because we're gonna kill him anyway with the leper. Take the stuff. I like stuff. And 50 gold. Nah. Dungeon is almost done. Well, not really, actually. We'll see. It's only 50 gold anyway. Another full stack of crests, very nice. Oh, right, we skipped the altar in that room. Nothing in here, so I guess I may as well go here then. Cannot really safely interact with that, but I'm gonna try anyway. Nothing. Alright, fair enough. Trap. Reduced dodge for a couple of rounds. Well, his dodge is abysmal as it is, so... Alright, done. But I may as well continue. I mean, we're doing fine, so... Did we get any surprises on the way back? No, we do not. Very nice. And a couple more rooms. Hunger. Let's eat actually 2 more food with our leper. Another torch. Let's use it immediately. Alright, oh, a bloodletter, huh? As well as a fusilier. Let's stun the back row in this case. Especially since we didn't get the surprise. And you go and stun this guy. Ah, bollocks. Point blank shot. 17, oh my. Half of his health gone. Of course his dodge is quite low, so that might be why he was unable to dodge that. But anyway, let's try if we can, let's see if we can get rid of the Fusilier. No, that's not good enough. Alright, then maybe a chop. 22, quite nice. He's almost dead, I guess. I mean, not quite, but... Anyway, let's focus. Noxious Blast. How many hit points has he got left? Okay, so if I use a Plague Grenade, chances are that the Fusilier is gonna die. Also, the Plague Grenade is very effective at getting through the protection from the Cutthroat. Then you can use a heal, but I guess a Judgment against the Bloodletter could also be effective. Alright, exactly what I was hoping for. Then we only have to contend with the Brigand Cutthroat, who is of course a very malicious enemy all by himself, but I think we should be fine now. Let's use a Bulwark of Faith. Hopefully he'll be attacked more than the leper or one of the other characters, one of the weaker characters will be. And you can use a Purge, get rid of that stupid corpse. And you can buff up the leper. Then you will once again use a Bulwark of Faith because you're no longer marked, and I do want you to be marked. Alright, do a heal. 7, alright. Yeah. Please attack. What did it? Whatever. Resisted that, and apparently no stun. I thought it also caused a stun, but anyway. We were quite lucky with that one attack. Oh, we cannot take that amount of gold, huh? You know what? Oh, we cannot even use a torch? Really? Oh, well, we're gonna dump off the rest anyway. Take that and march into the final hallway. You all done? Okay, very nice. Do we still have shovels? Yeah, we do. Alright. If we're gonna have a fight here, it's gonna be in the darkness, kind of. Alright, we do get a... The exact fight as before, but this time we may in fact get a more suitable reward. Although actually the reward from just now wasn't too bad, but regardless. Yeah, he dodged. The one that I actually wanted to stun actually managed to dodge, which really irritates. Hopefully we'll be fine. I hope that this fight is not gonna negate all of the good things that have been happening today. Oh my god, I'm really tongue-tied now. Dazzling Light on the Bloodletter, if you would be so kind. Thank you very much. Smite. Or Bulwark of Faith. Your dodge has been reduced, but only slightly. Let's increase your protection and mark yourself. Why the hell not? You chop. 13 damage. Halfway through his health. Approximately. Let's try another stun. His stun chance is pretty high. It's only the dodge that we really need to be worried about. Or, of course, the stun resistant buffs that they accumulate over the rounds. Let's try to do a judgment now on this guy. Oh, nice. Lovely. And a chop. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. I already thought I was lucky with the attack before that, but man, that was great. Noxious Blast. Does that get the kill though? I'm not sure. It doesn't. Yeah. Slice and dice. Well, I'll give you that one. You're not gonna live much longer anyway now. Ooh, that's a lot of goodies. Let's... Can you use a shovel on a chest like this? I don't think that you can. In fact, I'm quite positive about that. Eat all of the food. Medicinal herbs are useless to us. Let's take that. Well, they're not useless. We can sell them back for like 15 gold or something. But and let's try this. Oh, it does indeed do something. Well, at least it wasn't wasted. So, huh. That is good to know. Well, anyway, let's get back to the hamlet then. Alright, we got many crests. I'm not even gonna wait for that, but like 12 plus 4 stacks of 12, so 60. Well done. I can do math sometimes. And Fast Healer, which replaces Beast Slayer. Ugh. I love Beast Slayer. I don't like Fast Healer all that much. Minus 5% damage to melee skills. That's not the worst thing in the world for the Vestal. Nymphomania. Alright, so now Sydney apparently likes going into the brothel. At least if I remember correctly. She actually got Nympho... No. What is it? I don't know what she got. But something that only makes her go into... Oh, love interest. Right. And now she has Nymphomania, which means that her stress heals when going into the brothel are actually going to be improved. But anyway, Ruined Scrounger, well, that's fine, I guess. It's not really amazing, but... Alright, well, I also sent our Abomination into the Abbey, and he is now faithless. Will not pray or flagellate for stress relief. Well, could be worse. We did collect diseases, but I think we cured them all. Yep, very nice. Do I want to get rid of Dagnomania perhaps on her? Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure that out in between episodes. This episode's already quite long. What are we going to be doing next time? We do have a new leper of level 3. I think I still want to push for more level 1s. Oh, what's that? Restraining Padlock. Minus 25% stress damage done to party from skill transform. Minus 25% transformation stress. I'm not really sure what the difference is between transformation stress and stress damage done to the party from skill transform. It is a very rare item, so I could always, of course, sell it. Wounding Helmet, I'm not really interested in that. I don't even think that it's that good of an item for the Bounty Hunter. But then again, I love using the movement skill on the Bounty Hunter, even though that one has been... Movement skills have been nerfed in the recent patch, which I think is rather a shame, but we'll see how they... how the developers will continue that process. But anyway, restraining Padlock, Abomination only, minus 25%. Yeah, I'm not really interested in this item a lot, but of course, taking down the Sunken Crew could be good. What did the Sunken Crew do again? I believe they actually immobilized your front character, right? I probably should rewatch the episode where I took down the apprentice level Sunken Crew, whatever that one is called, and see how we did that. That may also kind of... yeah, I'm probably gonna go after that one, but I'm gonna have to do a bit of administrative work to see if we actually have the people who can deal with that kind of thing. If not, I probably want to send some more level or apprentice level characters into some kind of a dungeon. We have another Eldritch Slayer ring. Or perhaps a Paralyzer's Crest. I don't really use the stun skill of the Crusader a lot, so that item is a bit wasted on me, I guess. It's still not bad though. And of course, it is another opportunity for us to make use of our Abomination. Warrior's Bracer is nice. Although I already have one of those, so I don't really need a second one. Yeah, I'm gonna think about this in between episodes. Do we have perhaps another interesting character that is new? Well, that's 2 Jesters, 2 Arbalists, and 2 Lepers. Alright. Interesting dice roll there. And the Occultist is a Ruins Phobe and Hieromania, which I don't like. Mankind Hater is nice, but it doesn't weigh up against the negative quirks. Then we have a very nice Jester, in my opinion. Light Sensitive is... yeah, Light Sensitive is not that good, though. Dot Hitter. Well, that's fine. Increased ranged skills, that's excellent for her. Of course, Ruins Explorer is not horrible. It is reasonable, I mean. 1% extra crit chance. Manic for Money, I don't like that one. Kleptomania, I'm gonna skip him altogether. I don't like that ability at all. Hard-Skinned is of course excellent for a tank-like character like the Leper. Necromania is then again kind of a bad quirk. Steady, meh. God-Fearing, that's kind of bad. I always want characters to be able to go into more than one kind of stress relief. And then we've had all of those characters. Alright, so that's everything that I wanted to do in this episode. Thank you as always very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this episode, please consider liking it. I always like my videos to be appreciated if you think they are any good. In any case, thanks so much for watching and I hope you will join me next time.